Day 3 of isolation in Melbourne 2020 with the coronavirus. Day 3 started off really, really tiring. I didn't go to bed until about 1:30 doing an assignment that I had due right at 9:30 in the morning when I was presenting online though. So we use some sort of ultra collapsing on Canvas, if you've ever heard of that. And yeah, I had to present, and it went for about 15, 20 minutes probably 20 minutes, and it was about Huawei. It was pretty good, I thought, for the first group up. Out of our whole class, I was pretty happy with our efforts, saying that we had nothing to work off and we couldn't really look at anybody else's. Now that everyone's seen ours and they got to hear our feedback, I'm assuming they're going to make changes and probably make theirs better, but we went first, so hopefully it's alright. So I had that early morning, followed by another class where it was kind of boring because the teacher thought we were interacting with him and thought we could talk, but we couldn't because he had the settings wrong. So he's going to fix that for our next class. But other than that, we had to get into groups for that online, and you could just join random groups online, so that was fine. So I've joined some sort of random group. Following that, had a bit of a break, and then I went straight into... What did I have? Oh no, I didn't have a break. No, I went straight into one of my IT classes, and it was a tutorial. And it went for about... It was meant to go for 2 hours, but I think it ended up going for just over an hour and a bit. But I ended up working about half an hour after the tutorial to try and get things done, or part of the things done that I needed to do. Following that, straight afterwards, I had a lecture, but that lecture didn't run ahead. Or that's what I thought. And so I just tootled around the house, and then all of a sudden, one of my friends from that class was like, hey, the lecture's on Zoom. And I was like, what? I didn't realise, and so I caught probably the last 10-15 minutes of the lecture. But it wasn't too much to worry about. This class is kind of screwed up at the moment, where it's another IT class, and like part of it is where like we're meant to have like a person come in, and they're like our client, and we have to make them a website. And the first guy that we had, we did have a first guy, and then he disappeared, because I think the coronavirus scared him away. And now we've got some other guy who's in this similar field, but slightly different. But yeah, we have to create some sort of website, and today we could ask him questions online in our tutorial class, which we did, and it looks like we can create a website where, that's user friendly and pretty simple for people to use. The guy who's like with our client or whatever, he has a really crappy phone. Apparently it's like super old, and he has trouble downloading things like that. And I don't know, it must be some old phone because he must have like 4 gigs or something. Because he says he couldn't really download anything. So I wonder how the hell he gets on the internet and uses his Wi-Fi and looks up stuff online. Even a website for him, I don't know, it might be difficult for him to use if he's got an old phone and things like that. And he's a psychologist, so interesting. Following that class, I then had to do a League of Legends Swinburne comp game where we won. We lost last night, but we won today. So that was pretty good, and I was pretty happy with the team's effort. I think we destroyed our opposition. It was like 40 kills to 5 or something, less than that. So it was pretty good from us. Pretty straight win. What else have I done tonight? Mostly a lot of uni work today. I never left the house today. It's a pretty long day. I'm pretty tired. I've had my friends wanting me to go play CSGO with them. They're probably gonna watch this. But I just can't. I don't know, I'm just too tired to play. I only got like 6.5 hours of sleep last night. Not even really. My fault, but no, I'll have a bit of sleep in tomorrow if I can. But yeah, I'll have to get back into the uni work. But like today, I feel like I was very productive for someone staying at home and doing uni studies because most days I'm not as focused on my uni studies as I was today. So I was pretty happy with my effort. Tomorrow I'll probably go out and walk the dog. Not sure yet, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's it for today. Remember to like and subscribe and turn notifications on for the more clips coming out. There's going to be one every day for weeks and weeks to come, probably with the isolation lockdown. And yeah, peace out.